Welcome everyone to AARP Wyoming's 2026 Video Voter Guide Series. I'm Tom Laycock with AARP Wyoming, and today we're joined by RJ Kost, who's running for the Wyoming Legislature in Senate District 19, located in Park County. AARP has a proud 40-year history of nonpartisan voter engagement and does not endorse or oppose candidates. Nor does AARP make contributions to political campaigns or candidates at any level. Instead, we ask questions so our members understand where candidates sit on important issues and can make their own decisions on Election Day. Today, I'll ask Mr. Kost 3 questions, allowing for a 1-minute and 30-second response to each. Then we'll give him 2 minutes to deliver his pitch to the voters of Senate District 19. So, Mr. Kost, our first question is this. Recent AARP survey data suggests 80% of older adults wish to age in their homes and communities as they get older. If elected, what would you do to ensure older Wyoming residents can stay in their homes and communities as long as they can?
Well, thank you for that question. And this has been something that I've actually been involved with a couple of times. The first time I was in the Senate, I was working to try to make sure that the spouse could get paid for taking care of their spouse in the home, because at that time it was not okay. And we were fortunate enough to meet up with Montana, find out that there was a simple check mark that had been omitted in the Wyoming work. They made that, and then that became something that could happen. Right now, we're trying to figure out how we can work with assisted living so that there's better steps so people can stay in the assisted living longer and not be moved into long-term. In Wyoming, currently, we only have 2 levels, assisted living, long-term living. Some of the others around us have more levels, and that's what's important. I feel it's very important to try to find ways to keep our seniors in the home where they're most comfortable and they feel more wanted than if they're put into some long-term care. Plus, I feel they get better care that way as well. So I'm definitely very, very involved with it and will continue to be.
Thank you. Our second question. AARP Wyoming's 2023 Vital Voices Survey and our 2025 member survey show our members are seeking candidates who will help protect them from fraud and scams. In recent years, we've seen scammers evolve from using crypto ATMs and deed theft to separate Wyomingites from their cash. How would you work to protect older adults from fraud and scams?
This is a really good question, but it's also a very difficult question because the scammers are out there in force. And it seems like once you try to get something covered or protected, they're ready to find something new to get the evil works they plan on proceeding forward. The most important thing for me is, number one, make sure that we really do give our elders information so they're aware of the situations and the things that can create this problem for them, because they happen to be the most vulnerable. At the same time, we've got to continue to look at how do we try to block these and how do we try to make laws that some of them can be hopefully prosecuted for. The biggest problem is most of these come from other countries and it's very difficult to catch. But at the same time, we need to be diligent and informative so that everybody understands, and not understands in a simple way, but understands in a well-documented way what can happen and what that means to your results. You know, when you get a phone call that somebody says, "I'm your son and I'm in jail," panic starts. So we've got to help them every way we can.
Thank you. Our third and final question for today. We know Wyoming residents are concerned about rising property taxes. While property taxes can be burdensome for some, they also fund critical state and local services. These services include local transportation, home-delivered meals, and home health services that keep older adults aging in place. If elected, how would you balance the need for relief with ensuring critical services are in place?
Well, to be honest with you, when I was in the Senate the first time, I really tried to do something similar to what California had, where whatever you bought your home at, that's the property tax you paid until you sold it. Now, in our Constitution, it says there must be equity, and therefore that doesn't create equity with every person in the state. So it's necessary for us to try to find other ways. I feel like if there's a way we can put something in to help our senior citizens that are having a struggle, some kind of a discount, it's worth a try. But again, equity steps in. My biggest concern is as we cut the taxes, we cut a lot of the things that are very important to our senior citizens, and we've got to find ways to protect that. I don't feel like throwing that on the state is really the best solution. I think if the people are going to vote for taxes to be done away with, they've got to understand the consequences of that. And so hopefully we can continue to educate the entire state to better understand that some tax is needed. We talk about tax being raised. Tax didn't raise. The value of our homes raised, and that created more for our homes.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time to answer our questions. Now let's give you 2 minutes to explain why you believe you're the man for the job in Senate District 19.
Okay, well, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm here to represent the district, the Bighorn Basin, and Wyoming in general. Integrity, honesty, and character are my core values. I'm a proven leader as seen in my Senate position from 2019 to 2022. I believe in local control and limited government, keeping government out of our personal lives. I want and need good communication with the constituents of my district to better understand the problems and the troubles facing them. And I want collaboration with the government to help them understand the problems facing rural Wyoming and our elderly and how the legislature can help. I am a conservative, but that doesn't mean if we differ on what conservative means, I am bad. It means we view it in a different way, and we should respect each other's position. I believe in working to help others help themselves. I want strong financial government, but I want one that recognizes spending some money helps our state grow and become stronger. I believe in the future of Wyoming, using all our resources to help us move forward for the betterment of our state. There should be no compromises that provide, I said that wrong. There should be compromises that provide positive results for all. I care about the consequences and impacts of any bill on the people of my district, the Bighorn Basin, and the state. The catch title does not explain all of the bill clearly, and amendments change outcomes one way or the other, so all of this must be considered when trying to decide the value of the bill. And I am not going to sign anything that commit me to something without making good decisions before that commitment is ever made.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time today, Mr. Kost, and thank you to our viewers for joining us for this video voter guide. We encourage you to keep checking Cowboy State Daily and AARP Wyoming's Facebook page for more voter guides in the days to come.